So did the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal inflate Delhi's oxygen crisis? Well, the Supreme Court appointed oxygen audit team has now put Delhi government in the dock for exaggerating the oxygen demand in Delhi between April 29th all the way to 10th of May during the peak of the deadly second wave, which created havoc in the city. The audit team has submitted the interim report before the Supreme Court. It concluded that the Delhi government sought 4 times more oxygen than what was required. The report also pointed out that Delhi needed about 300 metric tons of oxygen during last month's lethal COVID wave, but Delhi government raised the demand for 1,140 metric tons. The committee also informed the Supreme Court that the supply of excess oxygen to Delhi could have triggered a crisis in supply chain to several other states, at least 12 high caseload states. The Delhi government had said that oxygen supply is less in the national capital and even accused the centre of supplying more oxygen to BJP states and neglecting Delhi. Now, Pooja Shali explains to us the Supreme Court's findings, the panel's findings. Let's take a listen.
So in an affidavit that has been submitted to the Supreme Court, there are 3 reports included. 1, the recommendations of the National Task Force, the action taken, and also an interim report. India Today has an access to that. And what are the key findings? Let's take a look. Finding number 1, Delhi government exaggerated the oxygen requirement with regard to, as mentioned in that report. Finding number 2, sought 4 times more oxygen than actual demand. From 300 metric tons required, in reality 1,140 metric tons was mentioned. Finding number 3, gross discrepancies over the oxygen demand. Is this discrepancy referring to a calculation error between metric tons and kiloliters? Finding number 4, error in reporting by 4 hospitals behind demand. So what was this calculation formula that is being questioned? Finding number 5, allocation to Delhi affected supplies to 12 states. These are some of the findings that have been mentioned. And finding number 6, consumption did not match demand figures, primarily that it wasn't required to such a high level of sudden consumption as had been claimed by the Delhi government.
Well, now the question here is, did the Delhi government greatly exaggerate the capital's oxygen crisis during the second COVID wave? An interim report here filed by the Supreme Court Audit Committee has suggested that Kejriwal government inflated oxygen needs by at least 4 times than the actual consumption. Here's a detailed report on that.
April-May 2021. The national capital left gasping for its breath. Scenes that we will never forget. But a question now arises. Was this the result of a shortage of oxygen or just plain mismanagement? An interim report by the Supreme Court Audit Committee has raised serious questions of the Kejriwal government's handling of the oxygen crisis.
अब दिल्ली के अंदर ऑक्सीजन की कमी होने लगी है, रेमडेसिविर की कमी होने लगी है. आज मैंने काफ़ी लंबी एक चीज़ के ऊपर मीटिंग ली थी सभी ऑफिसर्स के साथ.
Remember these pleas for oxygen from Chief Minister Kejriwal? Well, it turns out that the government had greatly exaggerated the oxygen demand up to 300% more than what was required. Changed calculation formulas, missing data, and simple clerical errors leading to huge changes in the end product. All of this means that the oxygen requirement of Delhi during the peak of the pandemic is under question as far as the task force on oxygen usage set up by the Supreme Court is concerned. Questions are not only being asked about the Delhi government's role, but also how exactly did the hospitals make their reports. The task force interim report has been submitted to the Apex Court via an affidavit filed by the Health Ministry, and a political war of words has broken out even as the task force still waits for correct data. The BJP has lashed out at the Aam Aadmi Party government, accusing Kejriwal of depriving other states of much needed oxygen.
Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was unprepared for the second wave despite the warning by the central government, and because he was only consumed in advertisements, he failed in his duty, and to cover up his mistakes, all he tried was to shift the onus to the central government.
थोड़ी भी अगर शर्म है तो बाहर आके प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करें और देश की जनता से, दिल्ली की जनता से नहीं, देश की जनता से माफ़ी मांगे, क्योंकि उन्हीं की वजह से और उन्हीं की घनौनी ये राजनीति की वजह से पूरे देश में पैनिक क्रिएट किया गया और इसी तरीके की वो राजनीति करते भी आए हैं। तो बाहर आइए, देश की जनता से माफ़ी मांगिए।
But the Kejriwal government has dismissed all criticism. Their defense, believe it or not, is to claim that there is no such report.
हमने इस ऑक्सीजन कमेटी के, इस ऑक्सीजन ऑडिट कमेटी के सदस्यों से बात की, कई सदस्यों से बात की है। सबका यह कहना है कि उन्होंने तो कोई रिपोर्ट साइन ही नहीं की। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता सुबह से जिस रिपोर्ट को, जिस तथाकथित रिपोर्ट के हवाले से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को गाली दिए जा रहे हैं, वैसी कोई रिपोर्ट एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करती।
But India Today has accessed the SC panel interim report. With Nalini and Anisha Mathur in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, after the Supreme Court Audit Committee's initial report on Delhi's oxygen crisis, an all-out political war has broken out. BJP cornered the AAP government in the national capital over inflating oxygen demand and amid those crises. In fact, BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra has also alleged that Chief Minister Kejriwal also tried to create fear and panic. Patra also added that Kejriwal always blames the central government for mismanagement. Meanwhile, Delhi Deputy Chief Minister there, Manish Sisodia, rubbished all these charges from the Saffron Party, saying that no such report even exists. He's also added that he spoke to many members of the panel and came to know that the committee members have not submitted any such report. Again, hitting out at Kejriwal, Sambit Patra shared a screenshot on Twitter which points out that the report was shared with Delhi government via email on the 22nd of June. Now, AAP and the BJP seem to have locked horns over the oxygen crisis in Delhi. Let's take a listen.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जी, बहुत दुख के साथ कहना पड़ रहा है, आप लगातार झूठे वादे करते रहे हैं, उन वादों को आप निभाते नहीं हैं। आपने कहा हम तो 30,000 हॉस्पिटल बेड खोल देंगे जी, हम तो घर घर ऑक्सीजन भेज देंगे, सबके घर में ऑक्सीमीटर होगा, किसी को चिंता नहीं करने की आवश्यकता है। मगर हुआ क्या? ना किसी को ऑक्सीजन मिला, ऑक्सीजन होते हुए भी नहीं मिला। तो इस प्रकार का मिसमैनेजमेंट अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की सरकार ने किया था, केवल विज्ञापन और कोई काम नहीं।
ये वस्तुतः अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को गाली नहीं दे रहे हैं, ये उन तमाम लोगों को गाली दे रहे हैं जिन्होंने अप्रैल में ऑक्सीजन के मिसमैनेजमेंट के कारण, केंद्र सरकार के ऑक्सीजन मिसमैनेजमेंट के कारण अपने लोग खोए। वो तमाम लोग झूठ बोल रहे हैं जो बेचारे चिल्ला रहे थे अप्रैल में कि भाई हमारा मरीज हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती है, उनको ऑक्सीजन की जरूरत है, ऑक्सीजन का इंतजाम करवा दीजिए। वो सारे डॉक्टर्स झूठ बोल रहे हैं जो कहते थे भाई हमारे यहां हॉस्पिटल में ऑक्सीजन की कमी है। वो सारे हॉस्पिटल झूठ बोल रहे हैं जो कहते थे हमारे यहां संकट खड़ा हो गया है, ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल पा रही है। अब ये बीजेपी भारतीय जनता पार्टी नहीं रह गई है, अब ये बीजेपी भारतीय झगड़ालू पार्टी हो गई है। तथाकथित रिपोर्ट के हवाले से लगातार दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को गाली दी जा रही है। हम सब जानते हैं कि दिल्ली में अप्रैल के महीने में जब कोविड अपनी पीक पे था तो ऑक्सीजन का संकट हुआ था। दिल्ली के वो लोग जिनके कोई अपने हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती थे, वो इस बात को जानते हैं कि दिल्ली में ऑक्सीजन की किस तरह से कमी हुई थी। और इस मैनेजमेंट की पूरी तरह से जिम्मेदारी केंद्र सरकार की है, क्योंकि उसने पूरे देश में ऑक्सीजन मैनेजमेंट का बंटाधार कर दिया था, पूरे देश में ऑक्सीजन का मैसअप कर दिया था।
यही वो मुख्यमंत्री है जिन्होंने प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल्स को भी ये बोला, इंस्ट्रक्ट किया गया था कि आप अपनी जो ऑक्सीजन डिमांड है उसको इन्फ्लेट करके बताइए, जिससे आपको सेंटर से ज़्यादा ऑक्सीजन मिल सके। उस वक्त पे भी जब पूरा देश कोविड के महामारी की वजह से लड़ रहा था, उसके बावजूद आप इस तरीके की राजनीति करेंगे और इस तरीके की गंदी राजनीति करेंगे तो बाहर आइए, देश की जनता से माफ़ी मांगिए।
All right, I'm going to take you through some of those hospitals that raised an SOS during the crisis of the second wave. These were the list of hospitals, including St. Stephen's Hospital, which, of course, at that point of time had a deficit of oxygen. We're also looking at several other hospitals that also include Sir Ganga Ram Hospital here. We're looking at least 5 hours of oxygen supply that was left that time that the hospital claimed. Holy Family Hospital, just a few hours of oxygen that was left. These are the hospitals that demanded urgent need of oxygen supply. GTB Hospital was one of them. In fact, these hospitals did approach the government time and again, saying that they were constantly facing a shortage. LNJP Hospital was also one of them. Ambedkar Nagar Hospital was one of them that said that it had hardly any oxygen left for patients in that on that particular day. Indraprastha Apollo Hospital was also one of them, where the situation was quite grim and oxygen was left only for that night. So these were several of those hospitals that cried foul, saying that oxygen supply, despite asking for, was not provided to them in time.